Hello and welcome. My name is Raylene Cable. I'm here to talk a little bit about soul stuff. And when we go into soul stuff, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So tonight I'm going to talk about a few things that may be of true assistance to you in honoring your own path. And one of those things that I find is that when we really know what we want with clear intentions, we can really bring in that energy. And sometimes we have to look at what energy is currently around us. So when you think of what energy is currently around you, stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and ask that true question. What energy is around me at the moment? Am I feeling comfortable? Am I feeling relaxed? Am I feeling safe? Am I feeling supported? They're all very good questions to ask. And when you pause to take that moment to ask those questions, you can then get a little bit of a gauge of where you're at. So for me at the moment, I'm in a beautiful space, and which is always good when I'm going to share with people. So, but if you find that you're in a space that's not so comfortable, maybe take a deep breath and locate where it is. Where is the energy sitting at the present moment? Is it sitting, are you thinking too much? Have you got a little bit of a headache because you've had a lot on your mind? Do you have a bit of a full throat because you're not expressing what you need to express? Do you have maybe a little bit of a pit in your belly because you're feeling uncomfortable or uneasy with a situation around you? These are really good questions to ask yourself. And it's not about judging. It's not about you being harsh on yourself or judging yourself. It's more about just getting an idea of when you're feeling a little bit out of balance or when you're not feeling complete and whole. So some of the things we can do firstly is to start to question, ask your body, ask your mind, ask your spirit, where am I at right now? Where's my energy? Am I feeling whole? Am I feeling comfortable? And if you're not, that's okay. Don't stress. Just, take a deep breath and go, okay, and breathe into that area. So if you've got, let's say, a little bit of a knot in your belly, take a nice deep breath. And then focus the area that you can feel the tension within your body. And then breathe it out. Breathe. Let it go. That's one little technique. And it's a very powerful technique. And for some of us, we may need to take a little bit more time and practice in doing so. But it's a very good way to kind of like gauge where your energy is, and where the block might be within your body. And that's where the breath work comes in. When you breathe, take a nice deep breath and then breathe that excess energy or that blocked area out. So you might need to focus a little bit on where that energy is. For some of you, it might be in the top part of your leg. You might go, oh, I didn't know it was there. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, just exhale all that stress out of that area. And then just allow yourself to come back to that nice little balance. When we work with understanding why we're not feeling good and where the blocks may be, we can really turn things around. That's just a simple little technique. My next little thing that I'm going to talk to you about is energy and how important your energy is. When your mind is elsewhere, your energy is elsewhere. So if you're wondering why you're tired, physically tired, mentally tired, emotionally tired, have a look at where you're focusing your energy. Are you thinking about what happened at work last week? Are you focused on what one of your children are going through at the moment? And it's not to say by focusing on it you're not caring or you're not playing your part, but it's more about just knowing where your energy is. And I like to use the octopus as the example for that. An octopus has many arms or hands or arms, yeah. So when the octopus puts its tentacles out, it's putting it out in so many different directions. And those tentacles are also elements of energy. So a little bit like ourselves, when we put our energy, our thoughts here and our thoughts there, and we've got this to do and we've got that to do, we're really what we call, in the spiritual sense, scattering our energy. So it's really important sometimes just to pull your thoughts in, pull your energy in, bring your awareness back to here and now, and then see how you feel. Do you feel more energized? Do you feel more that you're able to cope with things? Do you feel more that you're here in the present? And energy is your life force, everybody. So where your energy or your thoughts go, your energy will flow. It's a really important one to remember because, if you are a person that dwells on the past, your energy is still partly in the past and not in the present. If you're a person that, focuses too much on the future, again, your thoughts are in the future and not in the present. And I did talk about this in one of my live feeds recently, but the importance of understanding what your energy means to you as well. Your energy is important, and no one can give back your energy because it's yours in the first place. So what I'm going to say to you is that if you know your energy is being projected outwards, maybe stop and go, hang on, I think I need to bring or pull my energy back within for now so I can, regroup, get a clearer perspective on the situation, or just kind of like rejuvenate. The body can rejuvenate when everything's whole. When your energy's scattered, it's very hard because it's like a part of you somewhere else. So bring that energy back in, and just see how you feel. Understanding that energy is your life force. You don't want to give your life force to everybody else because then you'll have nothing left for yourself. So it's not to say you stop caring or you don't care for people. It just means that you kind of like have that point where okay, this is maybe what I feel about the situation. How can I best serve this person or help this person? And then once you've offered that assistance, step back in, bring that energy back in. So therefore you can have more energy in the future to assist more people. And two, you'll have given and not wasted energy where the person, if you've given them some beautiful advice or been there as a support or what have you, you've given them back the power to be able to work on their situation, but they've also been able to be blessed to receive your loving energy. So your energy is important. Understand what energy is. Understand your own energy and understand how best to work with your own energy. Sometimes we can work a lot with people and they just don't get it, or they don't understand, or they're not ready. And that again is something that we sometimes need to gauge. Is my energy serving my highest good as well as the highest good of those I'm trying to assist? So keep that in mind, everyone, because when you work with energy, your energy, if it is scattered, can go everywhere, and then you wonder why you've got no energy at the end of the day. Also, so energy is powerful, and preserving energy, loving your energy, nurturing your energy, nurturing how much energy you put into things, and whether that be your work, your family, your life. Really, really important. So get to understand how energy works and how your energy works. Okay, so my third thing tonight will be, let's say, communicating effectively. Now, this is a really big one because, often these days we're very much in the technology, and a lot of people will opt to text somebody rather than call them. I love that old saying, call. But when we do that, yes, we're attaching our energy, but communication, if not correctly understood, can be misinterpreted in so many different ways. So communication is really, really important. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. And it's very hard to discern if, for instance, you're a person that types a lot or texts a lot. So what I would share with you tonight is maybe start looking at how you're using your communication. Is it in a way that can be totally understood and totally respected? That's really important too. Or is it working in a way where you're being misunderstood, and the messages that you may be typing or writing or sending, are they mixed messages because they can be interpreted the wrong way? So when we use communication in an effective, loving manner, we can really get strong points very important aspects of ourselves across. Like I'm hoping tonight, my communication is nice and clear, crystal clear for you. But when we really focus on those beautiful aspects of how we can best communicate with people, how is my message going to get across, we then find there's a beautiful flow. Often people say to me, oh, I just keep arguing, I just keep not getting along with my partner. And sometimes that can mean that there's just not that clear energy flowing. And so again, if your hubby's at work and you're at home, and you've got something on your mind that stressed you out, and you quickly ring, and your hubby's, it's also about timing. Sometimes when we want to really get a point across, we need to be diligent or aware of how the people that we're offering our advice or our communication to, are they awake, are they asleep, are they tired, are they in the right space for you, for your message to be received correctly. So thinking about that, stop and just pause, and if you have something to share, maybe share it. Take that moment in yourself to gather what it is you really want to say, or the truth behind what the point you want to get across. Because I feel that if we take the time sometimes just to uh, be able to filter what we're going to say, and I say filter, or maybe clarify what we're really wanting to say, because often we can use words very frivolously. I can't even say that word, but we can use it in a way that we're wasting words. Instead of getting straight to the point, we can often skirt around it. So that can be in itself mixed communication. For the party on the other side, they might go, well, what are you trying to say? And rather than you getting to the point of what you're wanting to be heard, it is sometimes a matter of you just stepping back and going, okay, what do I really want my partner to understand at the moment? What am I feeling that I really need my partner to understand or know, or my child, or my boss, or my peers? What is it that I need to say to them to have inner peace again, with respect? Now, in communication, one of the biggest things, and I'm a very big advocate for this in this lifetime, is respect. So although you have something that may be very impending to speak about, the most important thing we can do for each other is respect. So if you are going to communicate something, when you communicate, it's very beautiful if you can also respect the person that you're communicating with. So if they don't understand what you're saying straight away, or don't agree with you, it's not about you're right, they're wrong. Sometimes it's about just respecting each other's different viewpoints. So, in life, we need to be a little bit more aware of how we are in our world, how we are with people, how we interact with everyone, because again, at the present moment, we've got a beautiful time around us where we can really start to reopen those channels of beautiful, effective, nurturing communication. So, I've given 3 things tonight that I feel are really, really significant, just to help you along the way. Now, as I always say in any of my videos, whether it be a video or a live feed, take what you feel, if anything, that I've shared with you, and utilize it, work with it. I mean, when we work with energy and learn new things, it opens new doors. And when we open new doors, that it gives us an opportunity to open up to new experiences. So often we can just be blessed in maybe sharing, learning from each other. We're all here to learn, we're all here to experience. And the more that we actually do it in a harmonious and peaceful, balanced manner, the more that we can get, let's say, the universe, the earth, back to its beautiful, balanced space. So I do hope that my video tonight has been of true assistance. And as I say, you always use discernment, and know there's no right or wrong. What feels right for you will be right for you, but it may not for those you love or those you know. So again, that's where respect, clear, precise, honest communication And instead of, you know, skirting around energy, just be true and straight to the point. So I hope tonight's video has assisted you, sorry, and I wish you a beautiful evening. As always, I would say namaste, and I've got a handful of things here. Namaste. Have a beautiful evening, everyone, and thank you.